OpenAI's new release of GPT-4 Turbo has made it a lot easier for you and I to make money with ChatGPT, specifically using GPT-4 Turbo. Let me explain. The main difference between GPT-4 Turbo and GPT-4 is that GPT-4 Turbo now has a token length of 128,000 tokens, which is almost 100,000 words. So that means GPT-4 Turbo will be able to understand, interpret, and chat with up to 100,000 words. This is a huge upgrade from the previous GPT-4 model, so that means this unlocks a whole host of new opportunities and use cases which you can use to monetize. The second main difference of GPT-4 Turbo is that it is now trained on information up to August of 2023. So GPT-4, the previous model, was trained up to 2021 of September. So now you're able to access more up-to-date information using GPT-4 Turbo. And again, this opens a whole host of new opportunities and ways in which you can monetize using GPT-4 Turbo. So in today's video, I'll be going over some practical ways and methods in which you can use to utilize to make money with GPT-4 Turbo. Let's go ahead and get started. Method number one is pretty straightforward. Now, because you can write so much more content, up to 100,000 words, that means you can write stories, books, or ebooks all exclusively using GPT-4 Turbo. So you can be a ghostwriter for a business, for a content creator, or for anyone that needs to write a piece of content that's very, very long. GPT-4 Turbo is perfect for this use case because not only can you write a lot more content, but GPT-4 Turbo is way better than GPT-4. I've tested a lot on my main channel, which is Digital Creator Avi. If you want to check that out, you can see the videos that I've done already on GPT-4 Turbo. It is really, really good. So you can prompt GPT-4 Turbo to write in a specific style, in a specific tone, but most importantly, it will be able to understand and it'll be able to retain a plot of up to 100,000 words. So if you're writing a very large book or a very large piece of article or ebook, it will be able to retain that information and it will be able to recall that information to make sure that your book is going to be coherent. So that's use case number one, writing very, very large pieces of content for business owners, for businesses, or even for yourself. The second method is kind of related to the first method, but this is going to be focused on writing articles and blog posts for businesses. So now that you have so many new features included in GPT-4 Turbo, you can now write more catered and more high quality articles for businesses. Because you have such a bigger context window, you can now write a lot more high quality content for businesses. This is a service that I actually already offer on my main channel. I write blog post content for business owners, but now you can up the quality. You can now upload files onto ChatGPT. It will be able to read those files. So now you can upload documents for businesses, brand guides, and things of that nature, and then the AI will be able to follow those instructions. You can also include a file with a list of internal links. So now the AI will be able to use those internal links naturally throughout your article, because again, you're able to upload files and now you have a longer context window. You'll be able to include things within your articles that you were not previously able to do. So that means you can now offer a higher quality service. And that also means that you can also price your services a lot higher. So you can make a lot more money writing high quality content for businesses. Method number three is a little bit more complicated, but it's well worth looking into. When you think of GPT-4 and any model in which they've built, just think of that as the foundation. And what you can do is you can use these models to build a SaaS company on top of these models. Famous examples are Jasper AI, which is an AI copywriter that's built off of GPT-3 and GPT-4. There's countless other apps and softwares that are built on top of GPT models, and you can do the same thing. An example of a software in which you can build can be a PDF uploader. Users will be able to upload files of PDFs that are very large, and they can extract main information from those files. You can ask questions based upon those files. Because you're using GPT-4 Turbo, it will be able to understand up to 100,000 words, and you're using the new features which allow you to upload content onto GPT. That is a little bit more complicated, and you definitely need to have a more technical background to build that. But if you can find the builders and you can market that, can be a very, very lucrative business model. GPT-4 Turbo is pretty inexpensive, so you can monetize by putting ads on your website. Because it's going to be free, it'll drive a lot of traffic, and then you can monetize through display ads like websites like small SEO tools do. They provide free tools, but the way that they make money is by putting ads on their websites, and they also offer a premium service. So then what you can do is you can offer a free PDF uploader for a limited number of words, and if they want to upgrade, they can always upgrade to a paid plan, which will be based on whatever number you decide. And that is going to be a very easy way for you to build a software, build reoccurring income, and also build a sustainable way for you to make money with GPT. That is just one example and one use case of a software in which you can build. Another example of a software in which you can build can be a long-form AI writer that is specialized in writing stories, ebooks, and very long pieces of content. Because GPT-4 Turbo now has a token length of 128,000 tokens, you can create a specific software that is used to write long-form content. And this is going to be really good because you're going to differentiate yourselves from all of the other softwares that are out there, and you'll be able to have a software that is specific for users that want to create long-form content. And the last way in which you can make money with GPT-4 Turbo is by combining all of the models that are now available on ChatGPT. So now you have GPT-4 Turbo with 128,000 tokens that is trained up to August of 2023. You also have DALL-E 3, which is the best text-to-image generator in the world. You also now have the ability to upload images and files onto ChatGPT. And lastly, OpenAI has also released Whisper. So Whisper is their speech-to-text tool, which allows you to turn speech into text. You can combine all of those models for specific use cases, and you can create very, very unique softwares. That is going to be how you're going to make money with these GPT models. It's not necessarily going to be by using one of these models. It's going to be by combining all of these different models in unique ways to find unique solutions for problems. An example of this could be creating a software which is able to turn podcasts or speeches from top content creators into blog posts by using Whisper. So you'll use Whisper to turn the speech into text, and then you'll take the text and feed that into GPT-4 Turbo, and then that will turn that text into a blog post, and then you can use DALL-E 3 to create an image for that blog post. So that's how you can combine different models to create a machine which allows you to get a specific output. So that's how I really want you guys to think about these models. Think about how you can put it together to find unique solutions for problems that people are facing. And that is how you'll be able to make a lot of money utilizing OpenAI's free tools. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that this video was able to stir some ideas in your mind and point you into the right direction when it comes to using AI and making money online with AI. If you did enjoy today's video, let it be known by giving us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay well.